with yours, your Master Lee.
And Lulu.
And today, Lulu, I'm gonna have a confession about some money that I wasted, when I first got into the whole Disney Plus thing. I bought into the hype.
That's right, you did.
I did. And I ended up getting a 1-year subscription to Disney Plus.
Oh my
And
God.
about a month into it, I'm like, what else is there besides The Mandalorian? I just kept like, old Disney movies, no, old Marvel movies, seen them 100 times. I'm like, there's nothing left.
You didn't do your research ahead of time?
Well, I did do my research. It's just that sometimes you get so caught up in the moment that instinct trumps logic. And my instinct was, I love everything Disney, I love everything Marvel, and I love everything Star Wars. Well, sure. I got suckered. The biggest con though, Lulu.
Yes.
The biggest con job was that all the good stuff, all the new Marvel miniseries wasn't even going to come out till end of the year, which means that by the time they come out, I think my subscription is over. So it's like,
They want you to pay again for another month just to watch your Marvel.
Oh, lordy. Here's the Disney Plus pitch meeting. Let's see how they've been able to con millions of people. Because I'm not the only one, I'm pretty sure.
All right, let's watch this.
And away we go.
So, you have a big new idea for me? Yes, sir, I do. I was thinking we could launch a streaming service. Oh, why would we do that? Well, I mean, Netflix is popular. Right, aren't they like $10 billion in debt? 12 billion, actually. Well, I hate debt, but I love gambling, so sounds interesting. Yeah, it's actually tearing my family apart. So what would we call this streaming service? Well, I was thinking we could call it Disney Plus. Oh, that's very clever, because nerds spend a lot of money on entertainment. What are you talking about? Well, I'm assuming you put math in the title to appeal to nerds. Well, actually, I meant plus as in more, like I think it's a Latin word originally. Oh, okay, I see what you're going for. Yeah, you do? Yeah. Nerds also love Latin. We're gonna have them in the palms of our hands.
This guy.
Okay, so what kind of stuff should we make available on this thing? Well, we could put all the old Disney stuff, lure people in with nostalgia. Well, you think nostalgia is powerful enough to do that? The Lion King remake made $1.6 billion. That's a good point. Yeah, so we could have a bunch of stuff that people love, a whole lot of Winnie the Pooh. Oh, a whole lot of poo is tight. Yep, I also figure we could have some old live action stuff too. What kind of stuff are we talking? Oh, we're talking Greyfriars Bobby, Darby O'Gill and the Little People, Those Callaways, Sammy the Way Out Seal. Are those the names of movies or members of an old-timey street gang? They're movies, I'm pretty sure. We're also gonna have a bunch of animated classics. So what are we gonna do about some of our older movies that have, insensitive depictions? It's gonna be tough to get away with streaming those today. Actually, it's gonna be super easy. Barely an inconvenience. Oh, really? Yes, I figure we could just add a line to the description of those things saying that they may contain outdated cultural references. Oh, outdated. That's a great word to avoid saying the real word. Yeah. What about Song of the South? Are we gonna put that on here? Oh, no. Yeah, probably best to steer clear of that one altogether. I also thought we could put all the Star Wars movies. Oh, that's a good idea. We should do that for sure. Amazing. Except we can't have The Last Jedi or Solo, a Star Wars story at launch. Those are still tied up in streaming contracts. I somehow feel like a lot of people are gonna be okay with that. And what about the Star Wars Holiday Special? Well, that one's a myth. That never actually happened. I mean, I feel like it happened. It never actually happened. Oh my God, okay, yeah, no, it didn't, never happened. Great, okay. Also, I should mention that George Lucas did have a successful break-in recently, so A New Hope is gonna be slightly altered. A successful break-in? What are you talking about? Well, periodically, George Lucas tries to break in and modify the Star Wars movies. I mean, we have a whole security team on it, but he's surprisingly slippery. Wow, so what did he alter? McClunky? McClunky? Yeah, now Greedo says McClunky before Han shoots him. I don't know. I mean... Okay. Yeah, just something we're gonna have to live with. I've also been speaking with Jon Favreau, and he's really into the idea of making a Star Wars TV show. Oh, very interesting. What would it be called? The Mandalorian. Oh, that sounds like a decorative lamp or something. Not very exciting. Yeah, you might think it's about decorative lamps, but it's actually about a bounty hunter. Wow. I also thought we could have some Marvel TV shows. Oh. Eventually. Oh, I had a very premature oh. You did. And I also thought we could put all the MCU movies on this thing, People are are going to be really pumped to rewatch those. Yeah, they will. Although they will have to wait for certain movies that are still tied up at Netflix. Well, as long as the Tom Holland Spider-Man movies wind up on this thing, I think people are going to be happy. Yeah, that might never happen. Oh, dang it. Anything else you want to put on this thing? Well, technically, we could put all the seasons of The Simpsons on this thing, you know? That'd be pretty huge. Oh, that's a great idea. Let's crop those bad boys. What? Chop, chop. So how much content would we have on this thing at launch exactly? Well, about 750 hours of movies and about 3,000 hours of TV. Wow, are we going to be able to support that, like, technology-wise? I'm assuming millions of people are going to sign up.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, we're going to be able to handle it just fine.
Yeah, so many technical issues when it came out because so many people were sucking into getting it like I was, and they wanted to watch it all like day one. I don't think I was able to even get on to like day 3 or so to get a consistent level of quality. And honestly, that was a short-term issue technology-wise right after The Mandalorian was over because I was so caught up. We were both caught up in it.
Yes, we were.
8 weeks straight of like, whoa, yeah, oh yeah, and then, oh, what else?
Right.
That was it. Literally,
didn't really watch anything after the nothing.
I'm gonna rewatch Infinity War at Endgame again just to kind of get a bit of that nostalgia, but yeah, nothing else.
Gosh.
Nothing else. We did watch half of Aladdin, and then I realized, man, the new remake really sucked. Up to that point, I'm like, wow.
And it was still loading. Like, we had to stop watching.
Oh, that's true. It still had technical issues.
Oh, my God.
Months later, still technical issues.
Man.
Actually, I think it might actually be worthwhile maybe another month or so because, you know, the movie theaters are closed down right now. So, well, you know, movies that were meant to be for the movie theater, they're already moving on to Disney Plus. I think the latest Pixar movie Onward is like out now type of thing.
But you have to pay.
No, we don't. We get them all for free. Yeah.
What?
Yeah. So there you go. A positive view of the recession. Wow.
What's his name? Wow.